Is your child working really hard for their GCSE science, but they're still not getting the grades that they want? Now, I work with higher tier students doing GCSE science, and these are students that are aiming for grades 7 to 9. And the biggest thing that I see is they often, quite often, most of the knowledge stuff that they're learning in school, the content of the course they have to learn, is quite strong. Like they know, they understand stuff. But where they're falling down is when they come to doing exam questions, is that the exam technique of writing down exactly the answer that they need in order to pick up the marks. Often this comes up in things like longer calculations. It comes up in things like 6-mark questions where they know the answer, like they can give you the knowledge like that they've learned, but they can't construct an answer that will hit those 5 or 6 marks in a 6-mark question, for example. And this is exactly what I'm teaching in my summer school in August this year. So what we're doing is we've got 6 sessions in August, and we focus on what we call the science skills. Now, what happens in school is because schools are so constrained with the amount of time they have to teach a really massive specification. Don't forget, GCSE science is 3 subjects in one, right? Your chemistry, biology, and your physics. And so they're teaching content. And so there may not be enough time. It's quite common that there's not enough time in schools. And I know from my experience as well, there's not necessarily enough time within that teaching to teach those skills of how to answer those exam questions and pick up the exam marks. This is a big area, and I spend a lot of time teaching students. So every lesson that we have in regular weekly term time sessions is we do a little bit of content, and then we pick out obviously the content that students are weaker on as well, which is important to identify. And once you've identified that content, I then teach, and then we go on to doing exam questions as well. And so these skills, again, I'm circling back to the skills. The skills is what I'm teaching on my GCSE science summer school in August. And so these are the skills if your child is in year 9, year 10 or year 11 in September. These are the skills that they're going to need. They carry all the way through the science. I think of it like the glue that holds the knowledge together. So if your child needs support with that, pop me a message. My name is Sophia. I run a company called Pineapple Tuition, and we specialise in GCSE sciences at higher tier. I also have an A-level biology summer school as well. So if you know anybody that could do with support with A-level biology moving into year 13, send them my way. So pop me a message and I'll be able to get in touch and let you know exactly how I can help. Have a fantastic day.